Coming back from CryptoCon and talking to a lot of crypto exchanges and brokers on licensing and how they will deal with 225, a question really stood out, and that was, are organizations thinking about the changes that they need to make to their existing org and people structure to factor and deal with being subject to the AFSL regime from 30 June 2026? And I thought it was a fascinating question because the large majority of people we spoke to had not. So we thought it was timely to think about what are the changes in your org structure, reporting lines and other aspects of a typical DCE in the Australian market. So we thought we would highlight how we think things are going to change. So under a current DC structure, we obviously have the board, directors that sit on top, could be management executive, you have a compliance team. They are obviously now limited to AML for their customers. Then you obviously have a sales team, marketing, finance, IT, etc. And they obviously service the customer base. Now, that's a typical, very rough org structure of a typical DCE exchange in Australia. Now, what will change with 225 is the following. So, for starters, we're obviously going to have AFSL, potentially market operator obligations that fall under the compliance team. The other thing is, compliance is not just looking after anti-money laundering obligations now. They're looking after licensing obligations now, which draw in the whole organization, because part of the duties as a licensee is to have oversight over your client-facing, your marketing, what your communications are, obviously your financial resourcing, cybersecurity and IT resources, and overall competence of the business. In fact, it goes like that. It covers the board as well. So what does that mean? It means holding an AFSL won't be enough. It will actually be, how do you resource and maintain supervision and oversight over your entire business? That means expense. That means budgeting for additional hires or reallocation of staff. Now, it also means upskilling and training of your existing staff to know what the escalation points are under your particular licensing framework. And let's not forget our customers. It also includes how we deliver services to our customers. So big changes, more money to be spent on compliance and resourcing, and obviously that all has to be taken into context within a budget that would kick in on 30 June 2026. Get started, get moving. That's my advice on planning for the changes that are coming.